This might be our last night camping in Montenegro. Good morning. I'm Ridge Root.
And Shortcut here.
And we're definitely over the hills.
Yes, all the hills around here.
And yesterday was 17.5 miles and 4,600 feet gain, I think.
No, only, oh well, your phone might have registered more than mine.
Yeah. So Shorty here, she was exhausted.
Yeah, and Ridgewood said, oh, I could just go another 2 or 3 miles to the lake. And I said, no, I need to stop. And I never knew how tired I was, but it was the best sleep I've ever had. I was so tired. I didn't even brush my teeth. I lay down. I didn't even put my food away. And I didn't even take out my contact lenses, so.
Just zonked out. So from about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night till I woke her up at 10 minutes to 5 this morning. She just slept straight through.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oops. So, yeah. So today's going to be another long day, but maybe not as much gain as yesterday. Maybe only half as much gain.
Yeah, and we can hope for another good night's sleep.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful, well, maybe indoors. And it's a beautiful day. It's warm already. 6:30 now, I guess. Yeah, we'll show you the scene.
The trails converge here.
Walking through all this wet grass, my feet are just totally soaked. I did buy a pair of hydroskin socks. I was thinking I only needed those for Sweden, but oh boy, I was wrong. I should have brought them here. Oh well. They'll dry. My feet, I mean, and my socks. Jezero. Well, that's our destination. How do we get there from here? Yesterday afternoon and this morning has to be the most infundibular landscape that we've ever hiked through. It's up and down through all these hillocks. All wet now, of course. You don't feel like you're getting anywhere because you can't see any distant views down here. The postcode Jezero, 1 hour 15 minutes. That's the lake, the big lake, bigger lake. If that little lake hadn't had water in it, we'd have had to go there last night. And that would have been brutal. I don't know if we could have done it. Probably not. Probably Patsy couldn't have done it. It's 1 hour 15 minutes to Crnogorska Transverzala, the lake. An hour 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good thing we didn't do it yesterday.
What a difference. Walking along a nice, dry gravel road. I stopped, wrung out my socks, tried to dry my shoes, but of course they weren't dry for a long time. And I booked a place for tonight.
Have one reception.
Only about 10 miles from the end of the trip, because I'm checking the weather. The thunderstorm, the 3-dropper, before the thunderstorm I think, is supposed to start at 9 AM. So if we get a 6:30 start, we should be able to beat the rain.
Unless it comes early.
Yeah, well, there's always a taxi.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we could probably hack 10 miles in the rain if we had a dry place with a washing machine and a dryer to dry our clothes, because we don't want to go through that fiasco again. Oh my God. That woman went ballistic.
It wasn't a very good spin cycle, but the clothes are very wet.
Yeah, no spin cycle at all as far as I could tell. And when I emailed her prior to booking, I asked her did she have a washing machine. She said she has all the machines. Now, I assumed that meant a dryer too, but no, it didn't.
No, they don't use dryers here, though, as we found out.
No,
It's
I mean,
usually good weather, sunny and windy, and yeah,
sure, I
you
mean,
just can't
usually
get outside.
that's what we always did in the UK. You just wait for the good weather to do your washing, but we can't wait. We got to keep moving.
She said, you can buy clothes. Why don't you buy clothes in town? So we left her €5 for the heating we used, and then I think she's thinking, well, they could have used the €5 to buy some more clothes.
Yeah, she just didn't understand. Nobody could. Only people like us.
Hike our trash.
Hike a trash.
To the max.
Oh well, it's all fun and games. And we just finished our morning coffee break and drying out the gear brake. As you can see, all the gear, well not all the gear, but a lot of the gear just exploded out of the backpacks. And hopefully
What it looks like in
and that woman's apartment.
Mykovax's apartment.
It looked a lot worse than this actually. But, oh well. 10:30 and we're at Jaboysko Jezero Lake filtering water. Much better than the water we got last night. Oh well, it was a long way to here. Jezero. That's the lake before the town. We booked a place in tonight, 7 hours away. And it's, what is it now, 11 o'clock? But we're in Dormitor National Park. We've got cabins here apparently. Jezero. 6 hours now. That about jives with the last sign. It's been about 50 minutes I think. Continuing through Dormitor. There are a lot of flowers in Dormitor also. But I think Biogradska Gora was better. At least for the flowers. Oh well, thousands of flowers here too. Haven't seen Turkish lilies though, and they were all over Biogradska Gora. Now where do we go? Well, these trails are signed, but there's no sign that anybody's been walking on them. So we have to break trail. Well, this is like hiking through snow. No, not easy at all. Trying to find all these red and white splashes. It's a bit like following the Joe Brown orienteering course in the Peak District in the UK. Maybe this is harder. That was good fun too. Find that peak on the right there, Veliki Korozet, 1886 meters. Woof. Oh, that looks hard. Plenty of wildflowers. Signs of habitation. Yeah, you can't help but stand on the poor things.
Oh, yeah. Millions of them.
Yeah, it's getting like Biogradska Gora. I like saying that name now. I figured out how to say it. Biogradska Gora.
What's that?
That was the previous national park we went through. The one with the Turkish lilies.
Oh, yeah.
Nice stonework on that building.
Like hoagie stone.
Yeah, looks very well done. Okay, so we're going to go to the saddle. I'm not going to climb that peak. Shorty convinced me. I might get some roast lamb. Now the sign I don't want to be late. 4.5 hours to Zimnico, Jezero, and it's 1 o'clock. So we're actually doing a little bit better than the posted times. Thank God. It's still a long way, and then it's another hour maybe to the town. Well, we booked the place national parks. They're more like nature reserves, ecological preserves, not like the national parks in America. Yeah. Here, the trails are kind of a suggestion of a route you might follow, but hardly anybody follows it.
No flush toilets, no parking lots and paved roads. Nobody's out here. We haven't met anybody all day. And we're walking through the heart of the national park. So what are we looking at? 3.5 hours to the lake from here. It's just gone 2, so 5:30, maybe 6:30 to the town where we've booked the lodging tonight. Whew. We might just make it. Looking good. This is my almost giving up pace.
Better not be.
Oh man.
There's Gavuda, where we're heading. 3 hours 45 minutes. Yeah. I think it's 3 o'clock now. Well, we've been following this dirt road for almost 2 hours now. And although it was a welcome change at the beginning, it is getting a bit boring. And I haven't really met anybody all day. We met one farmer early in the morning. A couple drove past us. I think that's it. Nobody we stopped and talked to. The apartments over there. I guess I never noticed about those. And a restaurant. And I'm hungry, man. And then the lake and the road, and for us another hour. That saves an hour tomorrow morning. This might be a good thing. We're entering the outskirts of Gavuda, a rural town here in Dermator National Park, as far as I can tell. A very pleasant day. Well, except I'm tired. Patsy's even more tired.